right now, not too bad, Caroline. We are just watching for some cloud development that's going to be out to our west. Like I was talking about right before the commercial break, we're awaiting for that next weaker cold front to be moving through Michiana. And again, with that cold front, we are actually going to be watching for some rain showers at first, and then watching a bit of a switch over as temperatures in the upper atmosphere are actually at that freezing mark. Here's the current state of our radar currently. As we can see, that cold front is going to be loosely just to the west there of Chicago, pretty much behind that big bank of clouds. But again, here in Michiana, all not that bad at all. If you are wanting to go out and maybe soak in a little bit of sun before the more overcast conditions move in, you are free to do that today. And again, precipitation chances won't be kicking up until a little later on in the evening tonight. So let's go ahead and time it all out with future tracks starting right now at noon. As we can see, temperatures just going to be in the middle 40s across everybody here in Michiana. Again, notice how the clouds really start to uptick going into the evening. We're talking 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. So we're not, unfortunately, looking like a very pretty sunset tonight. And that's when we're going to be first watching for a couple green specks to be showing up on our radar at first, right around 9 o'clock. And then after midnight, we're talking 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning. That's when that system is going to be coming through. But notice how it's not going to be very widespread. We're just looking at fairly patchy coverage. And then again, just as temperatures are going to be cooling back into the lower 40s and upper 30s, that's when we're going to be watching for some snowflakes to start mixing into the forecast as well. And then take a look at this. Again, our winds today are going to be out of the southwest, but after this cold front comes through, it's actually going to be switching to the northwest. And what that's going to actually do is start to kick up some lake effect snow showers. But again, not going to be looking at any sort of accumulation just because temperatures at the surface are going to be too warm there. As we can see, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, right before the start of the parade, just expect some light flurries to be out and about. And then by right around 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, we're going to watch the winds start to subside just a little bit. And that cloud cover is going to pretty much just disappear as we cool down going into the overnight hours. Here's tomorrow's full forecast. Not going to be a warm day whatsoever. 38 degrees as that high temperature. High temperature is supposed to be right around 48 degrees. So almost 10 degrees colder than normal. Again, we're just watching the morning flurries and then just a cooler day overall. So if you have any outside plans for tomorrow, just make sure you're bringing that bigger coat, like the coat that you had this morning going into work or school. Here's that 10-day forecast. 56 degrees as a high temp today. That will hit that in just a few hours. And then again, the weekend, unfortunately, really isn't looking all that impressive. 38 degrees tomorrow, 48 degrees. So warming up a little bit going into Sunday. The catch, though, is that we are going to be dealing with almost all-day rain showers. Now, they will be fairly light, but again, a very gray end to the weekend. And to start off next week, 42 degrees as that high temperature on Monday, but we are watching for some light flurries to kind of be filling in on the backside of that system Sunday. Springtime in Michiana, a very active time in Michiana.